Welcome back. The Israeli military expressing deep remorse after 3 hostages were killed by what it called a friendly fire incident in Gaza. This comes as U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan traveled to the region to urge Israel to be more controlled in its bombing. Natalie Brand has additional details on the continuing crisis in the Middle East.
During military operations in Gaza, the Israel Defense Forces says 3 hostages were mistakenly identified as a threat and killed during fighting. The identities released do not include Americans who remain unaccounted for. The development comes as U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan visits the region, talking to leaders about the next phase of the war.
This fight against Hamas, a deeply entrenched terrorist group in Gaza, is going to take time, and it's going to happen in phases.
2 U.S. officials say the Israelis told the United States that the current phase of their offensive against Hamas, which includes heavy airstrikes, could be complete in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
There will be a transition to another phase of this war, one that is focused in more precise ways on targeting the leadership and on intelligence-driven operations that continues to deal with the ongoing threat that Hamas poses.
The Israeli defense minister told Sullivan that particular phase of the war could be a long one, lasting more than several months. Sullivan also met Friday with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, who lost control of Gaza when Hamas took over in 2007. The two discussed Gaza's future post-war, which still remains unclear.
The U.S. says it is still committed to a 2-state solution with Palestinian rule, but Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he disagrees with his American allies on that issue.